So walk me through it. A record net profit today, a bigger payout for investors as well. What's driving these latest results?
I think we have growth in our home market in the UAE. We have growth in the home market in the UAE. We see still strong growth in local currencies in some of our other markets. We have our investment in Vodafone has been positive for us in terms of the returns. And we continue to do deals where we are expanding into the tech space. And in 2023, we have closed the Careem Super App deal.
So a number of significant developments, a number of strategic investments and agreements, Telenor Pakistan, PPF Europe, you mentioned Careem and Vodafone as well, where you are already the largest shareholder. So what's next in this business transformation strategy that you and I have been discussing? Where is the next wave of growth going to come from?
I think the next wave of growth is going to be to expand our telco footprint into Eastern Europe. So we're waiting now for the final approvals to close in the next few weeks, hopefully, the PPF Telecom transaction. And this gives us a foothold in Eastern Europe. This will be a start of possibly evaluating other investments in Europe as well. In addition to this, we are working to drive synergies between our different applications, our different platforms. So we have, for example, Money, which is our fintech platform. We are finding the synergies between that and the telecom to drive further growth. Money, by the way, has become the biggest fintech app in the UAE. We've become the biggest issuer of MasterCard debit cards in the UAE as well in a very short period. So we see the strength of the technology group by driving all the different parts at a much faster pace than standalone companies. And this is where we think we are building a lot of value for our customers and also for our shareholders long term.
So building new businesses, diversifying the revenue base. I'm looking over some of the numbers though, and what you've announced is this record-breaking 169 million subscribers at the end of the year. That is a net addition of 6.8 million in the last 12 months. So Hatem, what is driving those net additions, and at what point can you say we are at or near peak here when it comes to subscribers? Do you see additional runway and new net additions coming, or does this look at max capacity right now?
No, I think we are going to see this is far from the peak still. And the reason for that is we have some of our markets are still emerging markets where still the connectivity and the mobile penetration is not yet at the levels we'll see. So we have a few years of runway there. But in addition to this, there's going to be the additions of customers through the inorganic growth. So, for example, the PPF Telecom customers are not counted yet in this 169. Also, and I think this is one of the first times I talk about this, in fact, we have now another 53 million customers that are customers of Careem and Starzplay that are not counted as part of the 169. Some of them might be common customers, but many are not. So in reality, if once we do the actual math, I'm sure that we already exceeded the 200 million. But I think over the next few years, probably the 250, the 300, and maybe within the next 5 years, we see the 500 million customers number.